What if Jesus had a twin, and his brother's story was erased from the Bible? Buried in early Christian texts is a shocking claim. A man named Thomas Didymus, his name literally meaning the twin, may have been Jesus' brother, or even his double. The Gospel of Thomas, discovered in Egypt in 1945, contains 114 secret sayings of Jesus. Unlike the Gospels in the Bible, Thomas doesn't focus on miracles or crucifixion, but on hidden knowledge, the kingdom within. Scholars call it the closest link to Jesus' original voice. But why was it banned? The church feared it undermined authority. If salvation came from secret wisdom, not obedience, priests would lose power. But the story of the twin goes deeper. In the ancient world, tales of divine twins were common. In Hindu traditions, they appear as mirrors of each other, like the Godhead in the sky. In Mesopotamia, the god Tammuz had a twin linked to cycles of life and death. Could Thomas have been more than just a disciple? Didymus appears in all four Gospels in the Bible, usually identified as one of Jesus' 12 disciples. But there's a problem. In the Gospel of John, Thomas isn't one of the 5 brothers of Jesus. In the other 3, James, Joseph, Simon, and Judas Iscariot, are the names given. Why the discrepancy? Didymus could be a 5th brother, but that would make him Jesus' twin. And it's hard to reconcile that with the story we know. So, who was he? A disciple who walked with Jesus, heard his teachings, and even witnessed the resurrection. But something troubles him. In John chapter 11, we hear Jesus weeping over the dead Lazarus. Then he raises his friend from the dead. But before that, when Mary Magdalene goes to tell Jesus that Lazarus is sick, what do you think she finds? 2 brothers, James and Joseph, trying to convince her not to bother Jesus. They say, "Why should we be troubled, Rabbi? For the sake of a brother who will die, he will rouse himself up in the resurrection on the last day." So which twin was Thomas? Was he simply a disciple or Jesus' lost brother, erased from the story to preserve the narrative of one Savior? When faith hides family, truth becomes dangerous. What other secrets has the church buried? Subscribe for more forbidden history.